What's going on, everybody? Eric Lindquist for Stochastic coming to you with my actually going to be four prize picks for today over at the Odd Chopper channel. First of all, hit that like button, subscribe button. That goes a really, really long way for us. But what can go a really long way for you is if it's your first time checking out prize picks using promo code OSMO. Yes, still promo code OSMO up there at the top of the screen. Use that to get $100 first match deposit bonus as well as 1 month of Stochastic Plus just for trying out their product. Now, I'm excited because I went 3 for 4 yesterday. Things are happening in the world. Like we are seeing improvement. But today, oh boy, this might be the easiest card I've ever put together. Let's get to it, shall we? And look, it's already pulled up here. I want to talk about Cincinnati because we are going to be playing this home run card through multiple iterations. Votto, Pham, Drury, all of them available. So if you go to Drury, you're going to add the over of 1.5 bases or 7.5 fantasy score. I really do not care. You can go to Mr. Tommy Pham. He's got 1.5 total bases listed for him. And then Joey Votto was the guy that I had listed. He's going to be the first one that I click on. 7 fantasy score. This is just way, way, way too low. We're looking at a wind game in Wrigley Field. And the Cincinnati side, because they have a worse offense, for whatever reason, they have a lower implied total. I think this should be basically a pick 'em, but I'm not in a spot where I'm going to be sports betting because I am here in California, and that's why we're talking some prize picks. But look at this. We have Kyle Hendricks on the mound, and Kyle Hendricks has a 527 expected slugging, but most importantly, a 16.3 degree average launch angle with a 15-mile-an-hour wind blowing out to center at Wrigley Field. Doesn't matter. Lefties, righties, whomever against Kyle Hendricks is going to be in a prime spot to go yard. And these are by far your 3 most likely guys to do it. I'm pulling up, the DK Sportsbook right now here as I'm talking through it because I like to cross-reference a lot of my odds in order to help me make informed decisions over at prize picks. Joey Votto plus 290. We've got even better than that. And so, Votto better than plus 300, but considering you get the 7 fantasy score for him, I like it more. Tommy Pham plus 350. I don't really understand that. That's way too long for me under these conditions. And last, Brandon Drury, probably the other guy that I want to play the most in round robins, where I'm just going to be putting them all together, all 3 of these guys together. I might invest more heavily in Drury, plus 270 currently. So I love getting to the home run ball here. Wind blowing out in Wrigley, combine it with the correlated play. And then what do you do? For my next pick, you just simply play the other side of it. The Cubbies over on Contreras, Morel, and Happ. I might as well just read these off here for you too while I'm at it. Plus 235 currently for Willson Contreras. Second best home run odds on the board. Aaron Judge, number 1. Against Luis Garcia, I'm probably just going to stay away with it. Torres around plus 450. Rizzo plus 350. I get it. If you want to just go for the best home run hitter in baseball, the guy has 26 of them now. Aaron Judge, pretty good at hitting baseballs far, and we've made a lot of money by playing the over on his home runs. But this is the same situation I just talked about, where I want to get to this Contreras, Morel, Happ. Contreras plus 235, Christopher Morel sitting at plus 340, a little bit longer, and Ian Happ plus 475. I don't really understand that one, but I do understand why they're less inclined to get to outside of Contreras than the other ones. I'm pretty much only strictly going to play Contreras as the box-in option, and 6.5 fantasy score is a joke. This is just an absolute joke in this spot. The best hitting catchers currently in baseball, him and Will Smith and, Willson Contreras, I think is a little bit better this season. The dude is going to go yard more times than not in these kind of conditions, even against a Graham Ashcraft, 35% hard hit percentage isn't anything, substantial. That's a pretty decent mark for Ashcraft there. But the real thing of note on why you're getting longer odds on these other 2 guys from the Cubs is because Ashcraft, extreme ground ball pitcher. We're seeing multiple outings where the ball's going directly into the ground. Negative 0.2 average launch angle. Not going to be, if you don't get it in the air, you're not going to hit many home runs. But there's one thing that gives me optimism, and that seems that some of these hard contact balls are still leaving the yard. He's given up at least 1 home run in 4 of 5. Obviously, you're drawing to just 3 batters, but these are by far the 3 batters outside of, I wish Patrick Wisdom was a part of it, but these are 3 batters, 1, 2, 3 in some capacity here at the very top of the order for the Cubs. And the conditions just make it too favorable. You could get a Cincinnati bullpen, which is far below expectation for a terrible baseball team here. in the Cincinnati Reds. I just like this game environment. For DFS purposes, yeah, you have to really think long and hard on a 7-game slate how you're going to handle it. But for PrizePicks purposes, we don't have to think about that at all. Fire it up, the over on these home runs as well. So here you go. This is kind of how I'm putting my card together. I'm going to be going Votto, Pham, Drury from Cincinnati along with 7 projected fantasy hitter score here for Votto. Then the Contreras, Morel, Happ side with Willson, Contreras 6.5. Again, DraftKings scoring for the hitters. We've got him projected currently with what is the exact number? 9.14, which actually rounded up 9.15 for Contreras, 6.5. That is a massive difference here. So fire it up. Use promo code Awesemo. Don't forget to do that to get that $100 first match deposit bonus. But this is a pretty easy card to put together. Fire it up. Make sure you're power playing. If you're going to be playing the correlated plays, I'll do some where I flex play. If I'm going to be round robbing a lot of these together, because you don't want to have one screw up kind of cost you the entire shebang. So check it out. Use promo code Awesemo, and best of luck in the MLB streets.